Imagine a God of War game where you battle alongside friends in ancient Greece, only to have it vanish into thin air. That's exactly what happened with a recently cancelled multiplayer project from Bluepoint Games, and we've got an exclusive first look at what could have been. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a missed opportunity or a smart move by Sony? Let's dive in. Sony's God of War franchise is far from over, with multiple projects in the pipeline, including a Prime Video TV show and whispers of a 2D Metroidvania-style game set in Greece, inspired by titles like Blasphemous. Yet, amidst this excitement, a lesser-known project was quietly scrapped, a multiplayer God of War game. Earlier this year, reports surfaced that PlayStation had axed 2 live-service games, one of which was this mysterious Bluepoint title. The other, an unannounced game from Ben Studio, had already teased fans with early screenshots. The cancellation of the God of War multiplayer game took many by surprise, especially since details were scarce. All we knew was that it would be set in the God of War universe and designed for multiple players. Fortunately, we've obtained development screenshots that shed light on its planned setting and design. First glimpse, Bluepoint's vision for a multiplayer God of War. The screenshots reveal an early stage of development, showcasing environments and assets that hint at a return to the franchise's Greek roots. Greek temples, classic pottery, and other artifacts dominate the visuals, leaving no doubt about the game's intended setting. Beyond the temple exteriors, cavernous interiors and an armory stocked with weapons suggest a world built for cooperative play. And this is the part most people miss: the game seemingly included Hades, the god of the underworld, as a key figure. According to our sources, Hades owned the armory and the sulfur pools seen in the caverns. If this game was meant to fit into the canon, Hades' presence implies a timeline before God of War 3. However, it's unclear whether the game was intended to align with the main continuity or exist as a standalone adventure. The architecture is unmistakably Greek, but some elements feel borrowed from the 2018 God of War and Ragnarok. A female statue holding a mask evokes the original games, though its significance remains unclear. Meanwhile, statues resembling Spartan soldiers, or perhaps Einherjar from Norse mythology, blur the lines between Greek and Norse influences. Even the weapons on display carry a greenish hue reminiscent of those wielded by berserkers in the recent titles. The sulfur pools, shown alongside a player mock-up, raise questions about their gameplay purpose. Were they hazards, resources, or something else entirely? Returning to Hades' armory, one screenshot reveals a cursed version of the area, overrun with red corrosion. This curse likely would have imposed negative effects on players, adding a layer of strategic challenge. Despite its potential, PlayStation ultimately lacked confidence in the game's long-term success. This decision isn't surprising, given the lukewarm reception to live-service games among PS fans, as seen with Concord. Still, it leaves us wondering, could this multiplayer experience have carved out a niche in the God of War universe? Bluepoint has since moved on to a new project, a third-person melee action game, according to job listings. Fans are already speculating about a remake of the original God of War, a request that's been echoing for years. Given Bluepoint's stellar track record with remakes like Shadow of the Colossus and Demon's Souls, this idea feels almost too perfect. Plus, with their recent work on a Greek setting, transitioning to a full God of War remake could be a seamless fit. But here's the burning question: would you have embraced a multiplayer God of War game, or do you think Sony made the right call? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've got a tip or insight you'd like us to explore, send it our way via our secure tips hotline. Stay tuned to MP1ST for more updates by following us on Blue Sky, X, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Google News.